Hi, everyone. I'm glad we can be together, at least online, if we can't actually be together yet. And I'm looking forward to the days that we can be all together again. But until then, I want you to know that we at the church have not forgotten you. And even though children's ministry isn't going on, we are trying to put up some things for you to do and to remember to keep you connected with your faith in all these days that you're finding life to be very different. So I hope you're all doing well. And I want to show you just a couple things that I'm hoping that you have found. The first two are from something that your parents have gotten in their email, I hope. If they haven't, they should send me their email and I'll be sure it gets to them. But one of the things, it's called Constant Contact. And in it, there's a section that shows you things that you can do. I hope you've all found Flat Jesus. Flat Jesus is a way you color Jesus in and you put him on a stick and you place him wherever you are to remind you that even if you're feeling alone, you are not alone, that God is with you all the time. Whether you're bored, whether you're having fun, whether you're sleeping, you're safe in God's care. So that's the first thing I want you to remember. The second thing, and I will put the instructions up if I can find some decent ones. This past Sunday was Palm Sunday, Palm Passion Sunday. And I know we do this every year, and I'm going to try to do it slowly on the internet so you can see it. But we talk about the fact that on Palm Sunday, Jesus rode into Jerusalem and everybody treated him like a rock star. They thought he was the best thing ever. They were throwing their clothes down on the ground. They were throwing palms down on the ground. So he didn't have to, his donkey that was carrying him didn't have to touch the ground. It was that big a deal. They were shouting how much they loved him. And I'm sure that probably felt to him like one of the best days in his life. I mean, who wouldn't want everybody to think that they were the greatest? But the Bible tells us some very real stories, and it tells us that in our lives we may have some very awesome and excellent times, like Palm Sunday. Times where we feel like everything is going right and people love us and we can't do anything wrong and it's just the best it could be. But the truth is, life isn't just that. And the important thing, and that's kind of what Flat Jesus tells you too, the important thing to remember is whether your life is fabulous and going better than you could have ever hoped, or whether your life is a struggle, God is always with you. God knows what you're feeling. God felt it as Jesus felt it. And so God knows what it means to hurt. And so even though life is filled with both of these things, the happy moments and the sad moments, we know that wherever we are, God is with us to help us get through it. And so whenever we have our sad times, we can be sure that God promises that there'll be good times ahead as well. And when the times are good, we need to remember how lucky we are so that when the sad times hit, we can be strong enough to move through them with God's help. And so every Palm Passion Sunday, we try to teach this, and I'm going to see if I can do it online. Maybe it'll work better with the camera. But we remember that in the best of times and in the worst of times, best of times and worst of times, we are safe in God's love, and God is always there. like I said, on the constant contact, I'll try to put a little diagram on how to fold these, and maybe it can be a family thing that you all can figure out how to fold these crosses. You can use pieces of paper if you don't have palm leaves to do it with. Um, but that's one. And then the last thing I want you to encourage you to find is that on that constant contact, there's also a page that has something called Easter empty tomb rolls, really delicious cinnamon rolls that teach us the story of Easter Sunday. And that's all explained on the paper. And I'm hoping that you all will be able to take the opportunity to work with your parents. And it's a great Easter morning treat. So I hope that all works for you. And I will look forward to seeing you soon. God bless you. Bye.